This video is for the Bachelor of Sport and Recreation Management students who are curious about what courses to take. So it's a bit of course advice. In the link on this video, if you click on that link, it should bring you to the course advice sheet, and you'll click make a copy, and it will bring you to this page. So you're welcome to pop your name up here and save it under if you have a Google profile, you can save it and you can edit it. So here is the course advice, all the courses you'll need to take for the BSRM, the Sport and Rec Management degree. In your first semester, you'll have these two, and you can enter whatever your elective, whatever course you want to take. For example, you can take Tour 101 and save and close that, and that will pop in here. So whatever courses you want to take, you kind of just double click, enter with the courses, and save and close, and it'll pop it in. So for people in semester 1 of year 1, you can read these directions here, but basically in this first one here, you're going to want to take any elective or something from list A. So this is semester 1 of year 1. List A is here, and you'll want to take either one of these two, or if you feel you want to do marketing, that's in semester 2, you can pop that down here. So the rules for the degree in itself are up here. So overall, you need at least 24 courses. So if you count them up, 4 times 2, 4, 6 semesters, that's 24. And 24 courses in it, that's 360 credits total. You need to take all the compulsory courses, which are here in blue. You can't just fill all of these elective courses in with 100 level papers. You can only max out at 11 papers, which are 100 level. 100 meaning this first number here, starting with a 1. And you need at least 5 courses at the 300 level. So if you scroll down here, you've already have 1, 2, 3 courses built into the program at 300 level. So you'll need to select at least 2 more. And the 2 that you will choose, you need something from list B, which is up here, and the 2 on offer are only available in semester 1. So choose one of those in here. And you'll need to choose something from semester 2. Depending on which one you prefer, it will either pop into here or into here because it's semester 1 or 2. Now, one thing, I'll keep finishing. Let me just finish up here. So you need at least 5 papers at 300 level. And like I said earlier, you need to pick one for list A. You need to pick one of these to do, one from B, and one from C. And they're in your first year, in yours, and these typically the 300 level papers are in your 3rd year, but I'm going to tell you a specific situation where it's not. So, and over here, if you have an elective you're not sure what to take, these are good ones over here. Philosophy, psychology, and math are the ones I typically tell students to take. Now, if you would like to actually get a major, so when you graduate, instead of just having sport and rec management, you'll also have a major listed on your parchment paper on your diploma. If you click the second tab down here, you're going to see what you need to take for those. And the 3rd one down here is also pretty helpful. So if you want tourism management, it'll show you the papers you need. Parks and outdoor recreation, it'll show you the papers here. And let's see the 3rd one here, here down in the middle, event management. Those are the 3 that fit the best, and you won't have to take, as long as you've taken the right papers the whole way through, you won't have to stay an extra semester or anything like that. Event management is probably the #1 most popular. If you want a scholarship, typically Parks and Outdoor Recreation, the Department of Conservation has offered about 8 scholarships every year for that. Now, I can't guarantee that's going to happen every year, but that's what we've had for the past 4 years or so. And yeah, if you want a scholarship to do that one, you can apply to that. But event management is the most popular one. So at the 100 level, you need to be taking Tour 101, which is a semester 1 paper. If you're in semester 2 and you decide, or if you're in year 2 and you decide, oh, I'd like to do event management and I haven't taken the Tour 101 paper, you can go back over here to your course planner, and in year 2, semester 1, you can do Tour 101 in here. So you can just enter that in for your, and just save and close. You can, and that'll pop in there as your elective in year 2. So you can kind of catch up if you're in year 2 and you've not done it yet, and that's when you decide I want to major. But the main thing is, if you look in this first line, this is what it looks like if you just take the sport and rec papers without the major. It's just a different way of looking at the sheet and on this first tab. But here's the event management, and the key is to really focus on the 300 level papers. So you actually, for event management, you'll have to take 9 courses or 9 papers at the 300 level. So if you go down here, what you're going to see, because there's only 8 papers that you take per year, if you just do semester 1 and semester 2, you're going to notice that here in year 3, these are all 300 level papers. But if you look in year 2, semester 2 is Business Management 315. Even though it is a year 2 paper, or even though you're in year 2, you will be taking the Business Management 315, and I'll show you why. If you go to the Event Management major, and you look down here at the 300 level, the required papers are Business Management 315 and RecN 344. Now, because RecN 344 is required for the major, you actually can't also count it towards your degree because it's also part of the degree. So RecN 344, if you go back to the course planner in the first tab, RecN 344 is up here as it's called a soft core. So it's kind of it's a kind of required paper for the degree, but since it's definitely required for the event management major, you're going to have to count that towards the major. So what happens is you can, at the 300 level paper, you have to really earmark, or you have to state whether it is a 300 level paper is counting towards your degree program, sport and rec management, or towards your major, which in this example is event management. Because the major requires it, you can't use it for your degree, which means you actually have to take 341 as your list B, and that's going to be semester 1. So that's going to go in here. RecN 341. So you have to take that for your semester 1, year 3 for the degree. And then 344 is going to be for that, and you can even put event management behind it, and that will help you remember it's for the event management major. And then this one, you can say it's for, it's the easiest way to kind of keep it clear, BSRM. But if you don't want to try and figure all that out, you simply go to BSRM plus majors, go to the major that you want, if it's tourism management, if it's event management, and see what I've plugged in for you. So here you can see year 2, semester 2, I've got BMGT 315 in addition to those other papers that are required. The blue are the required papers. Semester 3, you see I've got the 344, 343, 41, and 45. And if you go over here, 43, 41, 44, and then you could do 345. So that would take care of something from list C. But if you wanted to take psychology, you could put that down here. And I think in this example, we need to do that anyway. It's like 302. So if you just follow this example, the only real place you can choose, like I said, you need 9 papers that are 300 levels. So 1, 2, 3, these are both 300. You can choose either of these. This is where your choice comes in. But the Tour 303 and Marketing 321 are for, if you look down here, you need to take one of these, either Tour 303 or Marketing 321, and those are the ones that fit in best. You can't take Psych 302. The reason is you can't take that and count it towards your event management major because it's already, you need to actually take that. Well, if you count it towards your major, I'm sorry, then you have to take this top one for your degree. And then, yeah, so anyway, so the main key is to see that you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 300 level papers in your final year, but you're also going to need to take that 300 level paper, BMG 315, in the second semester of year 2. So in total, if you're doing the event management major, you will end up with 9 papers at the 300 level, which means you do need to take one of these 300 level papers in semester 2. It could be possible that you take one of these other 300 level papers in semester 2, possibly Psych 302 you could put up here instead. But have a look. And you also want to start looking for your internship, which is you don't enroll in an internship paper until year 3 in semester 2. But once you finish this RecN 213, which is event management, you can start, once semester 1 is over of year 2, you can start looking for an internship. And you can do that on the Learn page. It's called SARM, Sport and Rec Management 901. And it's on the Learn page, all the information for that. The other thing is if you do tourism, you should be able to get through that with just 8 courses at the 300 level because they aren't overlapping as much. And you'll need 9 courses for the Parks and Outdoor Rec Management major. And so in some cases, it might even help, like, for example, for that RecN 393 internship, you can do that. You can work those hours. It's 120 hours over the summer between year 2 and year 3. So once you kind of finish this semester 2 of year 2, you can start working your hours in the summer. If, for example, if you're doing a sport like cricket, where summer is their main season, that would be the best time to complete your hours. But if it's a different sport that's in the winter, for example, you might need to, you can start working some hours. You'll need to arrange it, and you need to find an organization and a supervisor. So that's up to you to be contacting people. And so if you have any questions on the internship, just again, look at the Learn page, SARM 901. I have some videos on there as well. And finally, just in terms of any student that's doing StudyLink allowance, you must take 7 papers from Lincoln University in a calendar year. So that does include the summer semester, but that can be a point of issue if you try and take 2 UC papers in 1 year. You won't get your StudyLink allowance for a variety of detailed reasons, which I can tell you in person. But the main thing is if you're getting StudyLink allowance, it's actually best to just sign up for all of your courses when you sign up for StudyLink. And so even if you just chose any old courses, doesn't even matter if they're related to your degree, just sign up for 4 courses in each semester, so a total of 8. And then you can go here once the semester starts, like in that first week, you can actually change them around. And here you can add a major, you can do event management, and then you can also change your courses. So yeah, you can swap out if you don't want this paper, you want another one instead, then you can swap those out. The main thing to remember is StudyLink doesn't care what papers you take, they just want to see that you're enrolled in 8 so you can get your money. So thank you very much and good luck.